Greetings to all. My name is Ricardo Torres. Today, I will compare and contrast Sherman Alexie's The Joy of Reading and Writing, Superman and Me, and the Quad's For My Indian Daughter. Two impactful pieces of writing. Both essays explore the significant and intimate experience of growing up Native American in a society that frequently diminishes your identity. Salquat considers his aspirations and anxieties for his daughter's future, while Alexei shares his experience of realizing the value of reading at a young age. Despite their apparent differences, the theme of identity, education, and resilience bind the two tales together. To start off, I'm going to present what unites these two essays. Both authors talk about the struggles Native Americans confront in a society that frequently marginalizes them. They don't simply focus on the obstacles, they also show how those experiences impact people's perception of themselves and their communities. The essays both stress the value of education, but they take different approaches to it. Alexei sees education as a way to prosper, not only for himself, but also for his community. On the other side, Salakot views it as an essential defense against a harsh world. In his opinion, education is both necessary for his daughter's future and is a risk of separating her from her cultural roots. For Alexei, reading allowed him to get out from what society had imposed for him. He grew up with poverty on the Spokane Indian Reservation, where he was expected to fail like most of his classmates, but he refused to accept that for his life. He taught himself how to read using a Superman comic book. For him, this became a superpower, a tool to challenge the low expectations the world had for him. On the other side, Salquat challenges stereotypes, even though his essay focuses on his daughter. He talks about the world she is growing up in, which is filled with prejudice against Native people. He wants her to be strong, educated, and discover herself. At the same time, he worries that as she succeeds in mainstream society, because she can lose touch with her cultural roots. The tone reflects these differences. Alexei's writing is hopeful and empowering, almost like a call to action. He wants Native kids to see that education can be a way to change what the society has for them, as he did. Salquat's tone, on the other hand, feels heavier. His essay is full of pride for his daughter, as well as great concern about what might be lost as she builds her future. In addition, another difference is how the two authors think about cultural identity. Alexei found that learning to read deepened his relationship with culture, rather than separating him from it. He discovered a way to appreciate and convey his history through academic success and writing. Salquat perceives education as danger to his identity. He fears that his daughter might lose sight of who she is as she navigates a world that often pushes Native traditions aside. Ultimately, these two essays offer two viewpoints on the same problem. Alexei emphasizes hope, showing us that what can happen when you don't let society to define you. In contrast, Salquat emphasizes anxiety and serves as a reminder of the costs associated with adapting to a society that isn't designed to give Native voices clout. Even though The two essays provide different points. As it has been stated, both emphasize principally preserving your identity while pursuing a better future. Thank you for your attention.